So this lesson plan that I did for this assignment is geared towards an 8th grade language arts classroom, and it is called Fact versus Opinion. And the goal and outcome that I would hope for with this lesson is that students are able to decipher and distinguish whether an article that they're reading is a fact-based article or an opinion-based article. And my overall hope and goal that students would take from this lesson is that once they start reading various texts such as novels, short stories, poems, or whatever it may be, that they're actually able to pick out whether a statement or a sentence within that text is an opinion or if it's a fact, which I think is a really, really great skill for people to have as they, move on in life and in school. So with that being said, the strategy that I chose to showcase for this assignment is my into strategy, my strategy that I would use to go ahead and introduce this lesson to my students. So what I would do is I would have my students do a 5 to 10 minute quick write. So in an ideal situation and location where I had a whiteboard at my disposal, I would already have written on the whiteboard a set of questions that I want the students to respond to within this quick write. And these questions would look something like this, which I don't know if you can see it, but they basically are: what do you know about articles? What do the words fact and opinion mean to you? What are your favorite types of articles to read? Funny, serious? And lastly, what is your favorite section of a newspaper or magazine to read? So with this set of questions, again, I would give the students about 5 to 10 minutes to go ahead and write down on a piece of paper or in their journals to go ahead and answer these questions. And they doesn't have to be complete sentences or anything that's not going to get turned in. It's purely just for them. And the reason why I really, really like quick writes and I chose to do a quick write for this strategy is because I feel like it's a really, really effective and good strategy for English language learners. I think it's a great way for them to practice their writing skills and their vocabulary skills without having to worry about being judged or graded. It allows them just kind of that freedom to go ahead and write whatever's on their mind, just answer these questions, to think about things without having to be grammatically correct, they don't have to make sure that their spelling is correct or even that punctuation is in the correct place. So following the quick write, after I've given the students about 5 to 10 minutes, I would pass out papers that actually go ahead and define what a factual statement is and an example of it, as well as what an opinion statement is and an example of it. Then following this, I would go ahead and pass out various newspapers, different sections of a newspaper. So here, like Sacramento Bee section, and then, the front page. I'd also give a magazine such as Newsweek or even Time magazine, to where they can go ahead and have them work in pairs and just go through and pick different articles and go ahead and decipher whether they think that article is an opinion article or if it's just a fact article. And some of them are going to be intermixed. There's going to be articles that have both an opinion and both facts in it. So I kind of want them to go ahead and underline where the factual statement is and where that opinion statement is. So then following this part of my lesson, it's eventually going to lead up to where the students get to create their very own articles. They have to create one factual based article and one opinion based article. And it doesn't have to be a certain length. It can be however long they want, however short. It can be on any topic that interests them and that they like. So for instance, their opinion based could be like they're reviewing a movie or a book or whatnot. So then after they create their very own articles, they're going to go ahead and present their articles to the class and then explain why this one article, what makes these articles either an opinion article or a factual article. And so that's basically kind of how my entire lesson plan, it'd be a span over 2 days, but how it would pan out. So that is my SDAIE lesson plan.